Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That's Chase Young off the edge with the tackle. Second and 7.
Here we go, hey.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Gr8 there for the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
In motion, it's Robinson. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. A gain there of 17.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Jones now on 1st down. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Jones going to hand this to Tracy. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Half 18, half 8.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. Gets to the edge at the 30. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Cockroach, Timberlands. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Jones. That's hauled in at the 2. And a big collision there, down near the goal line, keeps him out of the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the...
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Daniel Jones. Touchdown, New York. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly. but just as effective here, Mike.
So out is Gr8 after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, Carr. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Great. Up we go.
Now Jones. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown number 50 for him on the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So out is Gr8 after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Open man, it's Juju Smith-Schuster downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Carr. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Carr to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerry Jones.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Go, dog, dog, dog. Half jumbo, half jumbo.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Pete Werner there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6.
Why shift to Gr8? Here we go. Up, go.
Throwing now is Jones. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
In motion, it's Robinson. On 3rd and long, it's Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. The return man can only make a fair catch, and it is at about the 8-yard line. Carr now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
What down? 93.
Back is Carr. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now, Carr. He's got his man. That's Olave. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Carr. He's got his man. It's Hill. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Our throw here, right side. falls incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Third and long.
Right down.
To throw is Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the punter now. They punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, hey. North salad, north salad. Out we go.
Play action now. It's Jones. That's to the rookie from LSU, Malik Neighbors. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Really nice play there by Malik Neighbors. And when we talked to the head coach, Brian Dable, what did he tell us? He said, I need more competitive guys. I need guys that are going to go out there and compete for the ball, play in and play out. And remember, Mike, this is a guy that led college football in yards per game last year at over 120 yards receiving per game. So they got themselves a pretty special talent here in New York, and I think we're just scratching the surface. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Dom Capers, Dom Capers. Okay, here we go. Detroit. Bama. Out we go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. That one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Giants has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Gold. Hey, alert.
On 1st down, Jones. He has Hyatt complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Here we go. Hey, Biggie, Biggie, Biggie.
Slayton is the man in motion.
Up we go.
Jones to the air again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Shotgun now for Jones. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. So we've reached halftime here in Jersey with the Giants on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Gold gutter, gold gutter, gold gutter, gold gutter. Jim. Flick right, flick right, flick. Out we go.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Demario Davis there on the play. Hook him up on a second down and 8.
Biggie, 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 Biggie. Half 18, half 8.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. In motion, it's Robinson. Open man, right side. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Giants.
Go north south. Go north south. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rita. Up we go.
On play action, it's Jones. On the move, past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Up we go.
On first and 10, here's Jones. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Up we go.
Here's a run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Carr now. The left side into the hands of Olave. Second down and 3. In motion is Hill. Carr now on 2nd down. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Go, dog, dog, dog. Half 18.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Motion man is Hyatt. From the gun, it's Jones. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Go, North Copper. Half jumbo, half jump, up, jump.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man, that's Slayton. And he's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So out is Gr8 after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Carr working out of the gun. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he's into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Gold gutter, gold gutter, gold gutter. Half 88, half 88.
They'll run with Tracy. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Willie Gay with the stop. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Here's
Detroit,
3rd and 2.
Detroit. Here we go, hey. Hey, why shift, Mac? Outside. Out, go.
On the give, it's Tracy. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert.
To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point by Gr8 is up and good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So out is Gr8 after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing is Carr. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Carr. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Saints will punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That is taken at the 10. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
Hey, alert. Okay, here we go. Up, jump.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Well, they just try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Chip. Up, go.
A carry here for Tracy. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
This one taken in by Hyatt. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
Quick right. Half jumbo. Up, jump.
Jones now on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Half 18, half up go.
Here's Jones to throw. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Giants.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to
It is brought in the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Extra point by Gr8 is up and good. And the Giants tack on one more to their lead. So out is Gr8 after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Carr. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second down and 8.
Okay, here we go.
Jones going to hang on to it here. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go. Up, go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
To the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
To the 6. Up, go.
A design run here with Jones. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Jones now on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Gr8's kick is good. And the Giants will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.